Now that we've read the article and we've figured out that it's nonfiction, we need to come up with the topic. On your piece of paper or your whiteboard, you should have T and AOT written down because those are the two things that we're looking for. First, we need to figure out what the topic is. You should start doing this while you're annotating right after you figure out it's nonfiction. One mistake that a lot of people make is they will write the title down as the topic. That is not always the case. For example, the title of our article is News Debate, Out of Touch. Now your topic is what the article is about in just a few words. If we wrote this title down as the topic, that would not tell us what the article is about. If you're struggling to figure out the topic, one strategy that you can use is to look for repeated words in the passage. I'm going to go through this passage and highlight repeated words to see if it'll help us figure out what the topic is. So if you'll look at the words I highlighted, I noticed that the author repeated the phrase contact sports a lot. The author also repeated words like touch football or games where you touch. Contact sports was repeated 1, 2, 3, 4 times in this short passage. So I have a feeling that the topic might be contact sports or something related to contact sports. Now that we've figured out that the topic is contact sports, you need to figure out the AOT. Remember, the T and the AOT together should make your central idea. These two things together should create one sentence that tells us what the article is about. So you can think of the AOT as this question. What does the author teach us about contact sports? In order to do this, you're going to need to use your annotations. I'm going to look at all my annotations and add them together like a math equation to come up with my AOT, my author's opinion of topic. In this first paragraph, the most important thing that I picked out was that some cities have banned contact sports. I noticed that right here. In the second paragraph, I read about officials saying that banning contact sports has made playgrounds safer, and then some schools, like this elementary school, banned contact sports after kids had broken bones or dislocated fingers. So I annotated in this paragraph that I learned contact sports are dangerous. Notice I'm using an abbreviation. Please feel free to use those. And I'm only making annotations about what my topic is because I know I'm trying to figure out what the author is teaching us about the topic. In this case, contact sports. I didn't make a new annotation on this paragraph because I could have said the same thing. Contact sports are dangerous. In this paragraph, a lady was talking about how kids don't know how to touch or start and stop early on, therefore making contact sports more dangerous or more likely to cause injuries. So I could have repeated the same annotation or just not made one. In this paragraph, it also talked about contact sports and other games like dodgeball and Red Rover being dangerous. It specifically talked about them causing injuries, so I annotated contact sports can cause injuries. Now in this paragraph, we started hearing about the other side of the debate, but I am still annotating what I learn about contact sports, what the author is teaching us or what the author thinks about contact sports. I annotated contact sports lets kids have choice because in this paragraph someone was talking about how we shouldn't ban contact sports because that's taking away the kids' right to choose what they want to play. And in this very last paragraph, it made the point that contact sports are also good exercise. So I annotated contact sports equal good exercise. Now it's time to complete my genre-based thinking job. Like we said before, the topic is contact sports. Our AOT is going to be what we learned about that. So I'm going to think about all of my annotations and put them together to make one full sentence. You can see that this would be a lot easier if you have your annotations written down on a piece of paper. So for one, I learned that contact sports are dangerous and can cause injuries, and a lot of schools have banned them. But I also learned that some people don't think they should be banned because they're good exercise and they allow kids to choose. So I'm going to try to mush all of that information together into one AOT. Now, since this article was a debate, it's important that I capture both sides of the argument in my AOT. You'll notice that my AOT says about contact sports that they are banned from some schools because they are dangerous, but some schools want to keep them because they are good exercise and allow kids choice. Notice that I put both sides of the argument, why they are banned from some schools, but why they are not banned from other schools. I didn't put that they cause injuries because that was similar to being dangerous, so I mushed those two annotations together. But then the last two annotations I made about contact sports being good exercise and allowing kids choice were different, so I made sure to include both of those points in my AOT. Now, if I add my T and my AOT together, it should make one sentence that equals my central idea. Contact sports are banned from some schools because they are dangerous, but some schools want to keep them because they are good exercise and allow kids choice. This is how you will make a successful nonfiction genre-based thinking job.